stream later tonight at 9:50 is, well, if our filter downstairs gets dirty, our water filter, what happens is, the water stops running, and it happens at these opportune times. It's not like you go like that, right? And yet it happens. And so Mom was about to go into a panic, and I thought, no, hey, we've been through this before. I got it, Mom, don't worry, you don't have to call anybody. So I'm going to do that. And then, but the overarching situation has to do with AmeriGas Propane. Mom's been a customer of theirs for a while, actually, but not before they had a contract with another gas company, a propane company, and my mom, my stepfather, who's since passed on, rest in peace, moved here in 2002 from Oakland. And so anyway, the situation is that after some time of, no problem, I can't remember AmeriGas or the previous organization ever giving my folks a problem. All of a sudden, after November, frankly speaking, after November 5th, I'm not kidding you, all right? They were already raising the price on my mom, right? But it was like 159, and then a little over 200, and then 250 was the highest around the summer, which is kind of weird. But then in November, they started to hike it up, and the $300, my mom paid that twice. I was actually overpaying them. And then for reasons that were just completely weird, they then called for a full payment of $3,100 out of the blue for no reason. And I mean, it was just sudden, okay? No reason given. And my mom didn't understand why. She said I hadn't ordered anything like that much gas. She hadn't. It was just very weird. And so I thought, who do I get a hold of? And when you have a problem with any organization, you talk to the person at the top. That's what I believe, because otherwise your message gets filtered. And that's not the way it should be. It's not the way it should be in any organization. And so I, by the grace of God, frankly, found the email of Michael Sharp, who was already hired as the new AmeriGas CEO. But I found his personal email and sent him a very heartfelt email about my mom and how I'm here, trying to help her, and that she's, now 90. And he wrote me back a very nice reply, a person that you'd want to call a friend. I'll just say it like that, all right? And he just said, hey, give them a chance. I'm not going to mention the name of the person who was involved, because I think a lot of the folks who work for AmeriGas work at the directives of others who are causing this problem. I'll just say it like that. Maybe it's the parent company, UGI, whatever the case. There are a lot of good. I really believe that more often than not, save for one person, there are a lot of good people who work for AmeriGas. So anyway, what's going on, who were caught in the middle of this stuff. But anyway, what happened was that all of a sudden I look back, and the person who runs social media thing emailed me back and said, hey, it looks like wait for the cash people and their response. And so I did. And